Both council members articulated very well at the council table today our extreme distress, the fact that there have been 3 pedestrian deaths in a relatively short period of time along Bel Air Boulevard. The fact that these pedestrian deaths were of people who were crossing illegally, jaywalking, doesn't lessen our distress in any way. It is our goal to make sure that this construction project proceeds to its conclusion as rapidly as possible in as safe a manner as possible. And I don't want anyone to believe that there is anything about this particular construction project that is not up to standard. The issue is that these are long blocks that people get frustrated or careless and decide that they can just dart across the street and they may not make it. This is a combination of inattentive drivers, irresponsible drivers, because we have had 2 of these instances where the drivers left the scene, and irresponsible and inattentive pedestrians, and the interaction of those 2 has been deadly. We will be instituting a combination of more aggressive police enforcement, more signage and awareness around our construction project. But the most important thing that we're going to be doing is talking to the folks in that area, in the immediate vicinity of this construction project, because my concern, and maybe the council members as well, is this construction project will eventually end. We want to make sure that we haven't created an expectation or a habit where folks believe that it's safe to just dart across what is a very busy major thoroughfare at any point. There are common sense safety tips. And in fact, actually, about 1/3 of the 44 traffic fatality victims this year have been pedestrians, compared with only 7 pedestrians killed at the same time last year among 30 fatalities reported. Do not walk in a street unless you're at a crosswalk. Streets are for cars, sidewalks are for people. It's something that we learned at very young ages, and many of us forget. Take an extra minute or 2 to get to the crosswalk, obey traffic signals. Obviously, look before you step out. Do not assume that a vehicle will stop. Obviously, the expectation is that the vehicle will stop, but with the epidemic of distracted drivers that we are also experiencing, that driver may not be aware of you. Try to make eye contact with the vehicle. Don't just look at the vehicle. Particularly if you're going to be walking, even if you're going to be on the sidewalks late at night, wear light-colored clothing, use a flashlight, dress to be seen. And in the terms of, we know we have a problem with distracted drivers. We also have a number of folks who jog or walk with headphones on. They can't hear a car approaching. They can't even hear a car honking at them. So we need to be careful on both sides. And then, of course, this is an active construction site. There are the normal hazards of construction site. We want to make sure that those are addressed. I'm going to allow both council members to step forward and talk about what they are doing and what we are doing as a community to raise awareness. Because there are a lot of apartment complexes in that area, a lot of folks who move in and out, and we want to make sure that we don't have any more incidents like this on Bel Air Boulevard. Councilmember Wynn.